Welcome, thanks for joining me. I'm going to be drafting here during early access on Arena. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for providing me with this account. Jump into the draft. Hopefully the queue time's not too long. Alright, let's draft. First draft of the format. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. It's always hard to pick the cards very quickly when it's your first time with the timer. Fun table as well. Alright, we've opened Reform. And a very hard to cast but good card. It's also the Enchanter, which I think is quite nice. Yeah, I mean, it's either the really hard to cast legendary creature or the Reform, which is splashable and just easier to cast. I'm going to take the Reform. I do think this card can be really fun and cool, but yeah, I mean, this is good. It's so good. But Reform, I'm not committing, you know, full-fledged into anything. I can splash it. It's not a difficult card to play with. Processor. I think this card's quite good. We haven't had it in any of our seal pools, so we haven't played with it yet. It's also a land, which is kind of perfect. Also a spell that is also potentially a land. I value these quite highly. It's also just Victimize, which is, you know, if you want to go into a Reform reanimate deck, it's kind of the card to do that with. I wouldn't be opposed to that. We could really try and do, you know, get big things in the grave, self-mill, bring it back. I'm down to try that. So Wither and Bloom. Just amazing removal. There's also a Repurposer here. Really good. Power Stone's fine. Shapeshifter was quite good and sealed. But I think this is easily just take the removal. Yeah. Okay. What do I like best here? I'm not completely thrilled with any of these, but at least this is also a land. It's like a free spell. This is just Gift of the Viper. So the Kite. Let's take the Kite. It's possible that we could go Esper depending on what wheels. There's a Viper here anyway. Gravedigg. I mean, black's kind of open. Green's kind of open. Blue's not very open. If we want to protect blue, we could take this card. I don't think it's bad. Let's take a Gravedigg. Okay. That's very good white late. Alright. Landscape. Strength. Johnny. Go ahead and take the dog Umbra first. Let's go. I mean, it is very likely with these being the bonus slot cards. I mean, 75% chance they're uncommon, and 1 of 10 cards are going to be Buried Alive or Victimize. It's like, getting the combo is not hard, so let's just do it. Now we need, like, huge things to bring back, hopefully. I don't want to play Ripples, even though we're doing this. I think Thriving Skyclaw is just a really good card. I'm okay with taking it here and seeing where it goes, if anywhere. Land or Gantua. This is quite a good card to get back. Take this. It also draws us cards. Okay. Let's just go with another removal spell. This is fine. The land, it's free. This is a good aggressive card. Yeah, blue is very closed. Very nice last pick, though, with the Skyclaw. We did it! We did it! We could also just do another reform, but man, Buried Alive into this seems nice. I would like to have more time, more ways to discard Emrakul. I mean, this is probably going to lose us more games than win us games. Just because with our current colors and how we're going, there's a very low chance that we actually ever cast this. And unless we find a lot of ways to discard, this is not going to do enough. I think the correct pick might be Ancestors or another reform. But, I mean, it's early access, so it does not matter. These are not my gems. We can take a green card here to follow up for some ramp and different things. And try and pivot. We could take a Ravager. I think Ravager is actually quite good here. Alright, so we're definitely black. We might be white. White has 2 quasi-removal spells that are decent. Red has 2 Skyclaws and a Void. Let's take the Ravager. I could see you taking Path as well. But with seeing no green, I feel like trying to go here with it seems decent. 12 damage. It's a lot. Also just Phantom. I have concerns about our deck, but I'm going to take the Rebirth. we need fixing. I think this card's unplayable, right? Okay, play that. Another Rebirth. We still have no ways to put things in our grave. Beginning of pre-combat main phase. You may discard a card. I mean, we're just as likely to exile these, but that's discard. What we're looking for. Right. Red's winning out at the moment. There's some fixing. I guess I'd rather have this fixing because it could also be a spell. Although this could also be a waste. It's very close. I'm going to take the insight. Alright, so this is another way to put things into our grave. So, even though this is also just a great way to get our creatures back, I think having 2 ways to put them there in the first place is probably better than more ways to get them back. Right now we have one way that goes straight to the battlefield. What did I take? What did it take? I ran out of time. No! Okay. Well, we take that card instead. 3/3 menace is fine. Ooh. Demon, dragon, or angel. These are dragons. Okay with that. Okay. I mean, we found our lane. Don't really have artifacts yet. Just take the little guy. Take this for removal. I wish this could go to face. Let's smash. Okay. Just when we cut the blue. Pretty good. This is quite good in our deck. Good card, but we're just nowhere near green. Alright. We need to pick up some wastes. Yep, we need to pick up some wastes. That'll work. Blue's back. White might become a splash. I don't like any of the medallions. Personally. Well, it seems right on. Land. We probably won't necessarily fetch with this too quickly. We'll need colorless for some things, obviously. Also unplayable, right? I'd prefer Meddler over Raptor here. It's close though. Might run that. Another perfect land. Hate missing out on the enchanter, but that's okay. Seems fine. One cut moment. Another power balance. Anybody? Okay. So, real question is, am I splashing white? I don't think so. We get lots of colorless creatures from this, hopefully. Your spell 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They're all basically lands. So, black, red, red, white. Cutting at least 2 lands because of these. Five, 8, 6. Okay. All right. So we cut that. Little hasty guy. Don't really have tons of removal. I mean, this is removal basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. I'm okay running it like this, running 18 cards. Let's go. Human token. Alright. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. It's working. We're gonna discard Emrakul. We're gonna play this one. Great. Put out land for turn. I guess I'll attack. It's fine. End turn. We're gonna get a blue source, I think, so I can Victimize. Fine. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it this turn, because it's so good. I'm gonna discard Reform. Doesn't matter which one I choose. I mean, I guess I can kill their thing. Get back Reform, do it again next turn. That seems pretty good. I'm sure slamming Emrakul would have been fine too. Yeah, I know. I couldn't ignore the value. There was value. There was an extra card there. I had to do it. Oh, we're gonna lose the game because we did it that way, but that's okay. It's fine. They're going slow. Let's see. We want red. Alright. Seems good. They're tapped out. Oh. We did it. We drafted a deck and it did things. I feel happy. Even if they get rid of it now, I'm still very happy. What a card. Do I want to discard a card? Sure. I'll play this one. Let's go. It's pretty good. They have to double block, and then got Menace. GG. Fun stuff. Woo. Alright, we can end the video. That's as good as it gets. That was what our deck wanted to do. We did it. No need to continue playing. I do think, like, you know, the last 3 sets in general, sealed has been really hit and miss based on your sealed pool. But draft, you can make your deck. You know, it's a little bit better, I think. Don't have a blue Saurus, but we do have the party Thrasher. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna run this out. Actually might want the trick side here depending what we draw. We'll definitely discard a card. I'm probably going to discard Reform, because we can always Grave-dig it back, unless they drop, like, some sort of crazy graveyard shenanigan card that I should be concerned about. Okay. we can't cast that, so we're just going to choose this one. We're obviously not going to cast that either. Oh. Well, that's quite good. That was nice. And I'll clap on 2 mana nonetheless. That was excellent. Everybody should clap right now for that. that was really good turn for them. All right. I mean, I guess I'll go full value here. There's some temptation to... Actually, you know what? No. I don't need to go full value. We're just gonna go ahead and get back our Thrasher here. I'd rather have this guy on board than a 2/2. The value off of him is much better. Alright. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Alright. Sure. Good card. Do I want to blow up a land? Not really. Let's go here. Good trade. They'll probably bring it back. Okay. I would like my flyer to live. Alright. Let's do it. What we got engraved here. Pretty good. Pretty good. They're tapped out too. I'll take 5. Because nobody wants to attack into reform. We've gone over this before. We'll be okay starting next turn. Okay. I mean, they've got stuff going on. I really want to keep this rebirth. I think I'm going to get rid of my island. Sounds good. Yeah. This way it's lethal next turn in the air if they don't deal with these. They can always mod those, but if they mod one, we can always just destroy it. But the rebirth is the hope. Aw, thanks for the sub. Okay. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain a life when a token leaves the battlefield. Take 2, 3. Two blockers. Take 8, 9. I guess I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I forgot about the persists. That's a miscalculation by me. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Whoops. Am I dead? Did I just mess up? I think I might be dead. They have to block there. Yeah, I just messed up. Forgot about the persist. What a punt! It's alright. I had that game. Definitely threw it. Let's go on to the next. Nizzahon. Alright, let's go. Do not have a way to currently discard that. A little bit of a problem. Like being on a mold of 6, but the rest of the hand is good enough probably to keep. It's a little sketch though. I'm gonna keep it. I mean, I'm not doing anything else, so I'm gonna make it 2-2. Just because my hand's so slow. Fortunately, we're gonna have to go get a mountain. Here we go. All right. Hold on. We could be okay. Things were looking really bad, and now things are looking a little better. So, do I want to put pressure on the board first, or do I want to get the value going so we can draw into our combo? I think I'm going to be really mana inefficient and just get this online and pass. Don't kill it. Don't do it, man. Took my whole turn off to get that on the board. Just let me get to my turn and discard Emrakul. No? Okay. That's fine. Just wanted to discard a card, that's all. Emrakul. So sorry. Yep. Okay. Moving on. I don't think we have another way to discard him that I can think of. We'll have to have a grave thing to get back the Thrasher to try and discard him again later. This is uber sketch. Not worth it. It's fine. Okay. I mean, at least this is a land, but not the draws I was looking for. I mean, if they have removal, I go down to 4, 5, 6. I can't really attack. Got some decent stabilization next turn, though. Especially if we draw land. Menace is kind of annoying there. Ooh. Okay. That's an interesting play. I was expecting them to sack something else and bring it back with the witness, but that makes sense too. They still probably have the trick, whatever it was earlier. So I'm going to block like this and go to 1. I mean, they can obviously just kill me with the tricked face here as well. That goes to face, right? Yeah. Alright, GG. We did not do the thing. I'm sad. Like I said, that first game was perfect. Let's keep going. Alright. I mean, it's okay. It's got a curve out. It'll be fine. How do I like the format so far? It looks fun. I wish it had more archetypes. I think, does that make sense? Like, you know, I did, what, 4 sealed pools already, and then this draft. And, I mean, it has variety, but I also feel like, doesn't have as much variety as I'd like to see. It's okay though. I mean, I'm just not sure how fun it'll be in a few weeks, you know? I don't know. I don't even know if they listed archetypes. The question was, how many archetypes did they list? I don't think it's just a normal set where there's the 10 and there it is. It just seems very... I think it'll be very interesting to draft because I do believe, like, everybody will be going after the same 3 decks. So, I mean, this is my first draft, so I don't know. But it seemed like green and blue were completely closed in the draft I did. And that would make sense with them being kind of key cards for a lot of the different things. Right. Should be pretty good after we trade off getting both, maybe. Okay. Well, in that case... I guess this is fine? I wish this got haste when you kicked it. Oh, it does. It has trample and haste. Nice. Okay. Never mind. Wish granted. They have a lot of artifacts over there. They're definitely doing the artifact thing. Okay. Let them go. Okay with this. Good. Right. Trade accepted. Right. It's pretty good. All right. That's a lot of damage. do feel like I need to hold this open. I mean, obviously we're just very far behind. I have to hope they go for the equip over there. Yeah. Fine. Still very dead next turn. I mean, they did their thing. Not going to be good enough. I like this card a lot. Obviously, little flyers with a bunch of artifacts do a lot of nice things. Alright. Well, hopefully we can get another draft firing here. And we'll probably do one more draft and then call it for the stream. But we did our thing once. That felt good. Like I said, I think the correct pick definitely wasn't when we took the fun Emrakul. That was not the correct pick, but it was still, I mean, really good when we did it. So, that was fun. Yeah, Artifact Go Brr is right. Is exactly what we just witnessed. So, let's see. Yeah, this could take a while for it to go again, but